Welcome back! We have left the Grand Rock formations of Yosemite and have made it to the coastline of Santa Cruz. We checked into the Rio Vista Suites in the late afternoon and planned to head downtown before heading to the wharf for dinner. And we got a few surprises along the way.
Fin Cove, and this is about 20 minutes outside of Santa Cruz along PCH. You just park on the side of the road and walk down the path. Just to let you know, there is a bit of a steep path to get down to the beach, but once you're down here, it is really beautiful, and it is so named Shark Fin Cove because of that guy right there. You'll see from above, it looks like a shark's fin. One thing to note about Shark's Fin Cove is that there is a lot of graffiti on the rocks, and some people do leave their trash behind, which is really unfortunate because it is a beautiful area, and you know, just leave no trace, people. We're at Natural Bridges State Park, hanging out at the tide pools and looking at all the little living creatures and whatnot, and finding lots of sea anemones, so this is fun! We finished up our morning hikes and now we are eating lunch at Mission Barbecue. And the reason why we picked this place, or the reason why I was really drawn to this place, is because of the candied pecans that they put on their salad. Yeah, that's like really good. So anyway, I ordered a full salad. I tried to order half, but they only had a full, and they came out with the salad and I was like, what? It's huge.
I think your phrase was Holy Mother of God.
That's exactly what I said, because it was huge. It was massive. It's like bigger than John's sandwich.
PCH stretches 655 miles up the coast and takes about 10 to 12 hours to drive, without stops. We made plans to check out a few spots on our way down to San Luis Obispo, starting with picking up lunch in Carmel. Next time, we'll plan a longer trip devoted just to PCH and stay overnight in this charming seaside town. You can't drive down this highway without stopping at the insta-famous Bixby Bridge, which soars 260 feet above Bixby Creek. Built in 1932, Bixby Bridge is roughly 15 miles south of Carmel. There is parking on the side of the road, but it can get busy with tourists. Pfeiffer Big Sur State Park was our next quick stop to check out the coastal redwoods. We walked along the family-friendly trail across from the lodge to stretch our legs and pay homage to these beautiful trees. While they're not as large in volume as sequoias, they can get taller, towering to 380 feet. If you have more time, check out the 2-mile Valley View Trail or try the challenging 10-mile one-way hike to Sykes Hot Springs.
So these trees, their bark doesn't feel as spongy as a sequoia tree, and they're not as big as a sequoia tree, but they're still super, super impressive and beautiful.
The Henry Miller Memorial Library was dedicated to the life of the writer after his death in 1980 and serves as a memorial and cultural resource for artists, musicians, and writers. It has a bohemian vibe with installations flanking the path to the Big Sur house Miller lived in the late 40s. Today, the home also serves as a bookstore where you wander beneath a curtain of currencies of various denominations and browse books by Miller and other writers. You may even be greeted by a feline friend who definitely welcomes pets.
Random Vista Point, Highway 1,
Yes.
PCH.
This is McWay Falls and Julia Pfeiffer State Park, not to be confused with Pfeiffer Big Sur State Park. But this iconic 80-foot waterfall is just as stunning in person as it is in photos. However, you cannot climb down to the falls and must observe it from the viewpoint at the end of a short hike. This hike can be reached from the parking lot area within the park or along PCH.
We're checking out the elephant seals right now, but one thing they don't tell you is, yeah, they are super cute, but it's really smelly here too. Yeah, so, yeah. Okay, anyway, they are really cute. We have just checked into the Butler Hotel, and it is a keyless entry. It is this beautifully modern designed hotel in an old working garage. So it has a tin roof, which is open to the outside, but the rooms themselves are fully enclosed. So you really don't hear a lot of what's happening in the lounge area. This hotel has this feel of being like an Airbnb in a way. It is a personless check-in. And it also has a lounge where you can hang out with the record players, so you can put on some music and jam out. The kitchen area is kind of like a galley kitchen. It's just down this long hallway, a kitchen on one side. So it does have that feel of just kind of get out, mosey into the hallway, but if there are other people staying here, you may not want to do that. The first night we were here, it was just our group, which was great, so we felt like we had the whole place to ourselves and hung out and listened to music and had a great time. Every Thursday they have a farmers market set up where restaurants, farmers, everybody comes out, lines the streets with goods, and the public comes out and just enjoys it. There's also live entertainment. It's amazing and wonderful. So if you ever come down to San Luis Obispo, think of coming out here on a Thursday night to pick up some dinner and whatever else you'd like. All of these are beer taps. So you can choose your own beer and pour it. They give you a card and you just keep refilling as much as you want. And then you exchange your card when you're done and you just pay for your beer. So how cool is this? We're having breakfast at the Bliss Cafe, which is a vegetarian breakfast cafe. That works, yep. We're dining at Creekside, which is beautiful and very relaxing and lovely. This is Bubblegum Alley, and there's just gum stuck to the walls all the way down this whole alley. And yeah, it's kind of disgusting. Look at all that gum. Look at it.
Newspaper publisher William Randolph Hearst started to build an estate on his ranch land overlooking the village of San Simeon in 1919. We started with the Grand Rooms tour, which takes visitors up 250 steps to a panoramic view of the ocean. We passed the Greco-Roman Neptune pool, which is 104 feet long with Italian reef sculptures, colonnades, and Art Deco sculptures of Venus, Cupids, and mermaids. Imagine taking a swim here in the middle of a Californian summer, which, for a price and a little luck, you can. Hearst enlisted the help of master architect Julia Morgan to create a retreat called La Cuesta Encantada, Spanish for the Enchanted Hill. By 1947, the hilltop complex included a twin-tower main building, 3 guest houses, and 127 acres of terrace gardens, fountains, and pools. We proceeded to the assembly room, which is a social room where guests could meet their host. From there, we viewed the refectory with its bright silk banners and medieval vibe. Then to the billiards room and the private theater, where we settled in to watch a black and white clip of Hearst surrounded by Hollywood elite. We ended at the tiled Roman pool built to mimic an ancient Roman bath and decorated with blue and orange mosaic tiles inspired by the Mausoleum Galla Placidia in Ravenna, Italy. Then it was time to shuttle back down the Enchanted Hill and back to our plebeian lives.
Look at you. You're crazy. You're freaking nuts. The 3 of you. You're crazy.
It can't be bargained with. It can't be reasoned with. It doesn't feel pity or remorse or fear. And it absolutely will not stop.
Are you afraid to go up here?
Big trees are? That's the square.
Yep. Okay.
And all these restaurants are right on top. Here we go.
We are at Sensoria in Paso Robles checking out this light installation, and it is pretty cool. Right now it is sunset, so the lights haven't fully come out yet, but as soon as it gets dark, it is going to be just really cool with all these bright lights, different colors shining through and just lighting up the whole landscape. Good morning, it's our last day in San Luis Obispo, and sadly our trip is coming to an end. This trip has been so amazing and it has filled me with so much joy to see family and friends and hang out. It's really rejuvenated me, and I'm looking forward to at least getting home and starting to work on some projects again. We're at Solvang Restaurant in Solvang, California, eating Abelskivers, which are these Danish dough-like pancake balls that are just delicious. They are topped with raspberry sauce and powdered sugar. Good morning, it's a little after 8 and we're at LAX getting ready to head home after an amazing trip here in California. If you haven't seen the series, go ahead and check them out. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments and I will answer them down below. We will see you next time around, and thanks for watching. Bye! Oh my god. I think there are about 58,000 lights, Now we're in Big Sur. And this is a giant tree. Pointing out the obvious, just for you. Let's get inside. Well, hello there, you can't see me. Hello. Come on this side.
Whoa! You can walk all the way down to the beach.
Oh my god, I'm scared. We have so many shots of just that, of like staring at the camera and waving. Okay, this is the curtain. Oh, hey, hi sidewalk, what's up? Sidewalk. Good morning. It is Sunday morning. Is it Sunday?
Yes. Took a sec.
It's Sunday morning and it is 8:18 in the morning. We're at LAX.
In front of you, the overhead bins are for the rollerboard bags or larger carry-on bags. Please do not place any jackets, coats, pillows, blankets, and
The overhead bins are for the roller bags.
Those all need to go underneath.
They are.
In front of you, the overhead bins are for the rollerboard bags or the garment bags. Also, as you come on board the aircraft, like I previously mentioned, please have your passport out and open to the tip of the case. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm just...
Customer Vista, customer Elsie, customer